Wait a second, I'm just trying to create some beautiful bokeh here. Hey guys, my name is Priscilla Elias, and before I tell you all about the bokeh effect, please give me some love and make YouTube notice this new content creator I am, clicking the like button, subscribing to my channel, and clicking the notify button down here. If you already read some about photography, you probably already went through the term bokeh. Oh, this lens gives you amazing bokeh or something like that. So first of all, the word bokeh comes from the Japanese word bokeh. Well, that's how you write it. That means blur or haze. And what it is this good quality, creamy, soft, smooth, tasty, blurry background photographers talk so much about. It is not hard to create amazing bokeh, and I'll teach you how to do this. The bokeh effect is directly connected to the aperture of your lens. The wider the aperture, the better the bokeh. Prime lenses with a wide open aperture are the best lenses to get incredibly soft and quality bokeh. So if you're trying to do images like this, try using a 1.2, 1.4 or even 1.8 maximum aperture. You can get some nice bokeh even with a 2.8 lens, but the lower the aperture of the lens, the less creamy and soft your bokeh will look. So the lower your aperture, the sharper and edgier the bokeh will get. In practice, what this means is you will realize that the lower your aperture, the less quality bokeh you get. An important tip to create some nice bokeh is to keep in mind that the bigger the distance from the subject to the background, the more bokeh you'll get. So if you're shooting in wide open aperture and you're not getting a soft, blurry background, try bringing your subject closer to the lens and further from the background. That is the reason why close-ups are perfect for bokeh. And of course, know that if you have a 1.2 aperture lens, in order to create the bokeh, you will need less distance from the subject to the background than you will need if you use a 3.5 lens. Another good tip to create beautiful bokeh is to use highlights on the background. Lights are particularly beautiful for bokeh effects. If you're familiar with the manual mode of your camera, great. You give priority to your aperture, meaning you choose the aperture you want, and of course, as we just talked, you will choose a wide open aperture in order to get this bokeh effect, and then you set the ISO and the shutter speed according to the light you have in order to fix your exposure. If you're not familiar with the manual mode, you can use aperture priority, the AV or A, on the dial of your camera, depending on the brand you use, and with that you can fix your exposure and still create amazing bokeh. In this case, all you need to do is to set the aperture to the widest as possible on your lens, let's say f1.2, 1.4 or 2.8, and the camera should take care of the rest. But as I said in the previous video, I always shoot manual, and I also recommend you to do so. If you want to know why, then I'll leave a link for the video where I explain that up here and also in the description. Now tell me, do you have a prime lens yet? Have you ever tried creating this effect? If so, show me your photo, tag me on Instagram, or leave me a link to your photo down here so I can check it out. If not, try it out and let me know if you got it. Also, if you have any other doubts about this, please drop me a comment down here and I'll try to help you out. I hope you like this, guys. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!